COVID-19's led to the cancellation of many events this year. The New Zealand agricultural event was added to that list. Sort of the country's biggest agricultural event was set to go ahead on the 21st of November until COVID restrictions put a stop to it. Now it is being saved in the form of a 1-hour television special. And, funnily enough, it's airing on TVNZ1 this Sunday. It's co-hosted by Ali Pugh and Tangaroa Walker, a dairy farmer and the face behind the popular Farm for Life, an online platform on dairy farming education. He joins us now. Kia ora, Tangaroa.
Hello, Scotty. How are you, bro?
Brother, I'm all right. How are you, more importantly? Big gig.
Yeah, big gig. It was awesome, mate, to get out there and get some, I suppose, bring the farm to town and watch some kids come and enjoy some animals.
Hey, tell me about the agricultural show, what you were trying to capture with this television special. I know you guys all like to get together, and around about 100,000 people would usually descend on this event. So what did you want to capture in particular about your sector?
Look, I just wanted to showcase all of the awesome things going on. Like, we were oiling up pigs and boars, and we were also watching some guys lose a few calories in the shearing competitions, which I could probably do pretty well myself if I get in there and shear 1,000 sheep. Might lose a few skin folds, bro, but it was an awesome experience. This is one event that the rural sector is missing out on a tough year. We've had a tough year, lack of staff and whatnot, and normally we'd be relying on this to get away and go and enjoy ourselves with the townies.
Tangaroa, tell us a bit about you. For people who are not a part of the sector, haven't seen your face before, where do you farm and how long have you been farming for?
So I've been farming down in Southland for the last 12 years. Our first person that I met down here with the Chiefs jersey was our mate Blair, actually. Yep. And so I've been dairy farming down here, bro, and it's been an awesome journey. So I'm all about showcasing what rural life is like and how awesome it is and how awesome it is to bring up a family. But to be able to produce a show that would normally take around 5 to 6 months, and the production team have brought it down to like 5 weeks and bring it to the screens of all Kiwis in Aotearoa. It's pretty awesome, mate, and exciting. I'm looking forward to see the show.
We are too, mate. I can't wait because we know how many great characters there are throughout the agricultural sector. You do as well. You've named one of them. Blair was a hard case, that's for sure. But there's a part of me that sort of looks at the divide, the rural-urban divide. There's a lot of questioning of farming, the practices of farming, the farmers themselves. Do you, in some way, hope to convey a message of positivity around the sector to those who may be sceptical of the farming community?
Absolutely, bro. I mean, me myself, I'm just a small cog in a very big engine. But my daily life, I'm working with Mother Nature, happy animals. I hear the birds. I see fish life in our streams. I'm able to bring, this weekend we're having our kohanga come out to the farm and show them what farm life's all about, and to be able to showcase it on a platform like social media and now to TVNZ1 is going to be exciting, mate. We've got a lot of awesome messages to get out there to not only the world, but us here in Aotearoa.
Are you keen for the next generation to come through, for kids to watch this special on Sunday and to see what farming life and the community is really about?
Absolutely, bro. I can't wait to show some of the stuff that we didn't put in there. Was actually quite funny. One of the funniest parts about shooting the show, bro, I actually took my teeth out. So Flossie playing Woodlands took them out when I was with all the kids, bro. Oh, it was so funny. I put them a dag.
Who knocked your teeth out? Was that Bacon? Did Bacon knock those out for you?
No, it wasn't Bacon. He was on the sideline catching a breast.
Yeah, don't go to Midlands, man. That place is danger. Yeah. Hey, tell us, mate, what's the next plan for you apart from the daily on the farm? More TV series? Is this the new career for you? Just moonlighting as a TV star?
Oh, I don't know about that. I might be a bit too fresh, mate. Need a few filters on the old bar. But, and I don't mind getting covered in cow shit. So, yeah, I think if we can keep it real, I'll definitely be keen to feature on the show. But, yeah, it might be a bit censored. We'll probably be airing at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, I'm keen to work on that with you, cuz. Don't worry about that. You and I can put that show together, no problems at all. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about working with Ali as well, Ali Pugh, and how that all came about.
Right, that was a journey for me. I've got to be honest. Like, I can't read. Like, I've written a book, bro, but I can't read. Terrible reader, and my English is no good at all. That's why I was leaning on rugby to hopefully get a career, but was no good at that as well. So when I met Ali, she was very, very punctual with not only her turning up on time, but just the way that she carries herself on screen. And I'm just like hoary sitting there, just saying what comes to mind. I definitely learned a lot from her. And it was, wicked to, I suppose, have the mix between professional and a farmer, being a farmer, being able to hold conversations about all things grass and poo.
There is more to farming than grass and poo, Tangaroa, I can tell you that. But not that I know too much about it, but look, one more question for you. You've been doing this for a long time. You're passionate about it, and your passion for your animals and for the land comes through in all that you do, which we appreciate. What is it that gets you up in the morning? Because it's a tough gig being a farmer.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. What gets me up in the morning, I just love working with animals, and it's always a challenge because we don't know what we're going to do, right? Wake up and it's like, shit, is that rain or is that snow? So you don't know. It's really exciting. But I think one thing that excites me is us moving into the Mātauranga Māori food production phase of producing food and protein for the world, and that's very exciting around regenerative farming and those practices because being a Māori and a marae kid, I've sort of been lived off the land. And coming into the corporate environments, they sort of fight against each other. But I think hopefully we're finding X marks the spot, and hopefully have carbon positive, methane free farms in the future.
Man, you are so crucial, and you're an absolute delight to talk to, as always, mate. Been a real pleasure this morning. We wish you all the best. That special airing on Sunday, and you and I will have a slot at about 11:30 p.m. on a Wednesday for when your thoughts come.
Cheers, mate.
Kia ora, brother.